over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was wrong in the wrong time. It's love on rewind, memory was so throwbackish. I kinda like it how you're out of my league. Old school chic, like a movie star from the silver screen. You're one of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic.
So this is what you meant, or you said that you would spend. And now it's time to build from the bottom of the pit right to the top. Don't hold back. Packing my bags and giving the academy a rain check. I don't ever wanna let you down. I don't ever wanna leave this town. 'Cause after all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? So this is where you fell, and I am left to sell. The path to heaven runs through miles of clouded hell, right to the top. Don't look back. Turning your rags and giving the commodities a rain check. I don't ever wanna let you down. I don't ever wanna leave this town. 'Cause after all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? This road never looks so lonely. This house doesn't burn down slowly. To ashes, to ashes. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Don't you understand that I'm never changing who I
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
One day while the light is glowing, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment.
Miss Worldwide, Christina Aguilera. Oye, mamita, dale, que la cosa está arriba. Reporting live from the tallest building in Tokyo. Long way from them hallways, filled with O's and O's. They counting always, real fat all day. Now baby we can parlay, oh baby we can party. She read books, especially about red rooms and tie-ups. I got her hooked, cause she see me in a suit with the red tie tied up. Rita and Gris, nice to meet you, but time is money. Only difference is I own it. Now let's stop time and enjoy this moment.
One day while the light is glowing, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment.
I see the future, but live for the moment. Makes sense, don't it? Now make dollars, I mean billions. I'm a genius, I mean brilliant. The streets is what schooled them and made them slicker than slick with the ruler. I've lost a lot and learned a lot, but I'm still undefeated like Shooter. I'm far from cheap. I break down companies with all my peeps. Maybe we can travel the world and I can give you and all you can see. Time is money, only difference is I own it. Like a stopwatch, let's stop time and enjoy this moment, darling.
One day while the light is glowing, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment.
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. These days, these days. These days, these days.
3 years of ups and downs, nothing to show for it now. And I know it ain't pretty when the fire burns out. Calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty when you're trying to move on.
Oh, yeah. I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, oh, I know, oh, I know. These days, these days. Oh, I know, these days, these days.
Cigarettes in the ashtray, reminiscing on those past days. I thought you didn't know my last name, but that changed. And I traveled around the world, think where you living at now. I heard you moved to Austin, got an apartment and settled down. And every once in a while, I start texting, write a paragraph, but then I delete the message. Think about you like a pastime. I could cry you a river, get you baptized. Or I wasn't ready to act right. Used to always think I'd get you back right. They say that things fall apart. We were gonna move to Brooklyn, you were gonna study art. Love is just a tool to remind us who we are, and that we are not alone when we're walking in the dark.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest. We wish we could come back to these days, these days. We wish we could go back to these days, these days, these days.
Yeah. Todos están pendientes a ti, pero tú puesta pa' mí, haciendo que me odien más, porque todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que no te dejas llevar de cualquiera, y todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que hoy yo te voy a buscar. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Bebé, yo soy fan de tu caminar, te doy todo lo mío hasta mi respirar. Contigo veo todo como en espiral, quiero tirarnos fotos y que se hagan mirar. Tus ojos me concentran como adelar, contigo me sube el overall. Te toco y hasta el mundo deja de llegar, a nosotros ni la muerte nos va a separar. Bebé, yo soy tuyo nada más, dile que conmigo te vas, que dejen de tirarte, que a ti nadie va a tocar. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Yo soy tu Romeo pero no santo, a tu bobo con la for y los espanto. Muchas me quieren desde que yo canto, pero yo soy tuyo nada más. Yo soy tu Romeo pero no santo, a tu bobo con la for y los espanto. Muchas me quieren desde que yo canto, pero yo soy tuyo nada más. Dile que tú eres mía desde la high, el yerno favorito de tu mai, el caco que tenía todas las Jordan y las Nike. Dile a tu bobo que dejen de darte like, quiero esta noche entera para recordar los tiempos en la escalera. Dile que yo no soy cualquiera, yo soy tu primero, tú eres mi primera. Todos te quieren probar, lo que no saben es que no te dejas llevar de cualquiera, y todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que hoy yo te voy a buscar. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, I could use a dream or a genie or a wish to go back to a place much simpler than this. Cause after all the partying and smashing and crashing, and all the glitz and the glam and the fashion, and all the pandemonium and all the madness, there comes a time where you fade to the blackness. And when you're staring at that phone in your lap, and you hoping but them people never call you back. But that's just how the story unfolds. You get another hand soon after you fold. And when your plans unravel in the sand, what would you wish for if you had one chance? So airplane, sorry I'm late. I'm on my way, so don't close that gate. If I don't make that, then I switch my flight, and I'll be right back at it by the end of the night.
Pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, somebody take me back to the days before this was a job, before I got paid, before it ever mattered what I had in my bank. Yeah, back when I was trying to get a tip at Subway, and back when I was rapping for the hell of it. But nowadays we rapping to stay relevant. I'm guessing that if we can make some wishes out of air
I go back to the days before the politics that we call the rap game. And back when ain't nobody listening to my...
You're not the type of girl to remain with the guy too shy, too afraid to say he'll give his heart to you forever. I'm not the boy that will fall to his knees with the dance class type begging you please to stay with him for worse or for better. But I'm staring at you now, there's no one else around. I'm thinking you're the girl for me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. In the past I would try hard to commit to a girl, wouldn't get too far. It always somehow seemed to fall apart. But with you, I could see what I need. I could dream realistically and knew that this was different from the start. And it seems that every time we're eye to eye, I can find another piece of you that I don't wanna lose. And I'm staring at you now, there's no one else around. I'm thinking you're the girl I need. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. And it's never easy, darling, believe me. I'm as skeptical as you. But when I think of life without us, it seems like what we're supposed to do. But I don't wanna come on too strong. I'm just saying it's fine by me if you never leave. We can live like this forever. It's fine by me. It's fine by me if you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. I'm just saying it's fine by me if we never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me.
There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes. In a happy home, I was a king, I had a golden throne. Those days are gone, now the memories on the wall. I hear the songs from the places where I was born. Upon that hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My father said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah. There was a time I met a girl of a different kind. We ruled the world. I thought I'd never lose her out of sight. We were so young. I think of her now and then. I still
get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab us in the bucket, can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountaintop, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the pitcher's mouth. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd full of melee. No
Good morning. Welcome to the 2021 Horizonte graduation. Will everyone please rise for the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please be seated. Please draw your attention back up to the Jumbotron for an inspirational video.
Soñar lo imposible, soñar, vencer y bondad. Creer en un sueño imposible, con fe una estrella alcanzar. Ese es mi afán y lo he de lograr. No importa el esfuerzo, no importa el lugar, saldré a combatir y mi lema será defender la virtud, aunque deba el infierno pisar, porque sé que si logro ser fiel a tan noble ideal, dormirá mi alma en paz al llegar al final. And the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable, the unreachable, the unreachable star.
Soy Maya Campos. Quiero felicitarles a todos ustedes los que se gradúan hoy. I congratulate all of the graduates for this great accomplishment. Wishing you very much success.
Yeah, and I'll always dream the impossible dream, and I'll reach the unreachable
Good morning and welcome. Today we are here to honor every graduate. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Horizonte, we would like to request your assistance in helping to make the ceremony proceed smoothly. Please be understanding that everyone is here to celebrate someone they love. First, we will hear from our amazing student speakers. Then each graduate individually will have their name called and walk across this stage. Please be aware of others when celebrating your student and make sure everyone gets a chance to hear their loved one's name be called. It is now my great honor and privilege to introduce to you this morning our Master of Ceremony, Joseph Warren Brunetti, Jr.
Thank you, Mr. Ben Jones. Hello, and thank you all for coming to celebrate this very important day with us. I'm Joseph Brunetti. High school, like Wiz Khalifa explains, is the best of times and the worst of times. Today I'm inspired by a Joey Barker quote, "Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes time. Vision with action can change the world." This is great advice, We need to believe in ourselves and our visions. We need to believe in our efforts. This quote inspires me and helps me to know that if we keep pushing forward and working hard, we will always get to where we want. I look back and I'm proud. I was able to create fun memories with all my friends during class and at lunch. From just looking at each other and making funny faces across the room to laughing uncontrollably. These are some of the best moments, even if we made the teachers a little mad at times. But like life, not all school days were filled with fun, but I learned to overcome those days and challenges. I've learned from my mistakes. If it weren't for my mistakes, I wouldn't have learned as much. The experiences I had helped me gain skills and learn life lessons. I've learned to overcome everyday problems, and I have developed confidence to keep moving ahead and prospering in life. A specific challenge I had, like so many of you, was having to work full-time and do school online. There was many times when I asked myself which was most important and worth it, a full-time job or school. I was so stressed. With assignments due every day, but at the same time, I had to get to work early and make money to be able to sustain myself. I also wanted to graduate, so I chose to push myself and prove that I could do both. And although it was nowhere near easy, I am glad I have achieved one of the biggest goals in my life, graduating from high school. I'm so glad I'm here celebrating it with all of you. Thank you to the administration, counselors, teachers, and the whole Horizonte community. Thank you to everybody who believed in my work and did their best to further my education no matter the circumstances. And now, graduates, turn towards your families and friends. Let's take a moment to recognize our great supports and give them a round of applause. We will now hear a speech from some of our amazing Horizonte students, Michael Schaefer, Marisol Bahenna, and Joseph Matarwa.
Thank you. My name is Michael Schaefer, and my speech is entitled My Road to Success. I was an accomplished student while I was in high school. I was always on time to classes, and I never missed a chance to gain extra credit. I loved to participate in extracurricular activities, but I lost track of all of these things in the beginning of my senior year. Due to hardships with my family, I dropped out with failing grades. My GPA plummeted, and I soon found myself in a cycle of dead-end jobs. I was barely making enough to get by. I found Horizonte through a case manager in a homeless relief program in 2017. My first attempt at going back to school was a bust. I thought it was all over for me. No more goals, no more dreams, just me and the rest of my life doing nothing. Then I found a place called the Rescue Mission. Through their guidance and assistance, I reconnected with Horizonte for the opportunity to graduate with a diploma. And through their scholarship program, I want to move towards a career in criminal justice with a professional attachment in computer sciences. In the end, I hope to be accomplished enough to be working somewhere part-time as a software administrator and working towards my aspirations to become a private practitioner in psychology. I know that my dreams are lofty for somebody who has been where I'm coming from, but it is important to me to continue to reach for higher education. Successful people are not born that way. Their hard work and determination through education, work experience, that guides them through every opportunity presented. Knowing this, I never gave up the chance to learn something from someone who has been where I'm going. I will continue to reach for my dreams, no matter the obstacles put in front of me. Throughout the last 10 years, many people have doubted me, calling me a lost cause. My friends, my family, even I doubted myself. As sad as this was, I remembered some advice teachers had given me. They would say that even with a degree, the end is far away. Life and work experience is a key role in being successful. Knowing this, it's always driven me to believe in my future. so I never gave up. You know, as menacing as this whole COVID-19 thing has been, it's been a blessing in disguise for some of us. I found myself in a position where I was unable to work. That gave me the free time for school. I was able to put forth the necessary efforts into finishing my credits, and I completed them fast enough to excite my teacher. For so long, I have wanted to be happy for myself. Finally, that day has come, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. In closing, I would like to wish everybody the best of luck in the years to come. College is going to be hard work, and a lot of us will have to go it alone. Even though times may get tough, rent may be due, food may be scarce, there will always be opportunities to get ahead. Never forget where you came from, and never take your eyes off the future that you have envisioned for yourself. Good luck, guys.
Good morning. Did you get your coffee today? Yeah, me neither, because I was already nervous enough and didn't want even more jitters. My name is Marisol Bahenna, and I was asked to give a speech here today. I was nervous about speaking in front of an audience, but this too is another challenge to overcome. So here I am. Hello. When I was a freshman in high school, my mother passed away. During that year, I was lost and felt like I wouldn't be successful in life and in school. I was depressed and stopped going to classes and fell behind. I didn't care about the advice others gave me. I wasn't thinking about what would happen if I didn't graduate or where that would lead me. It wasn't until my sophomore year that I found the courage to keep the promise I had made to my mom before she passed away. That promise was that I would graduate and be successful in life. A lot of my resolve came from my father, Roberto Bahenna, and how he changed and he had to step up and become a mother and a father. He spent more quality time with me and was able to get closer to me. I also continue to remember what my mother always said to me, and that was, whatever I decided to do in life, I needed to do it for myself. That remembrance kept me pushing forward, along with my family's support. It wasn't easy for me to realize that I could still have a future that included a diploma. However, my hardships didn't get any easier, but because I was remembering my promise to my mother, I decided to make some different decisions. My junior year, I was determined to transfer to Horizonte, because I realized that I needed more help to make up classes. When I was able to go to Horizonte, I got more support from teachers, my father, and my brother. They helped me recognize that when you fall, you just have another chance to get back up. During this senior year, my peers and I all had more challenges. We all had to participate with online school, and that was a continued struggle and another new challenge to overcome. Then there was earthquakes, power outages, and our good old buddy, COVID. Lastly, there was the senioritis. That almost got the best of me, but if it wasn't for still believing in myself or for having the strength to power through, I wouldn't have made it up here to talk to you on this stage today. We did it, guys. The doors are open. Let's take our first steps into the real world, whether that is going to college, taking a gap year, or just jumping into a full-time job. Congratulations, grads. Remember, the only person holding you back is the reflection in the mirror. We are the class of 2020 and 2021. We will do amazing things. Thank you for your time.
Hello. It's an honor to be here today. life is a chapter of happiness and sadness. Trust your settings of your life. My name is Joseph Matarwa. I'm a graduate student from Horizonte Adult Programs. I wanted to go to Horizonte to get a diploma because I wanted to better myself and to have more career choices. I came to United States in October 2018 from Kenya. I left my family behind. I was given an opportunity to come to United States. When I came in here, it was hard for me to understand the custom of America. I came here and it was very difficult for me. However, some things are important in all the world, some things that we have in common. There is an African proverb that goes, knowledge is a garden. If you don't cultivate it, you can't harvest it. This means that invest or sow the seed of knowledge. And that is what all students are graduating here have done today. Cultivating my own garden wasn't easy for me. I used to work 16 hours a day. I come to school after work, but I couldn't feel sorry for myself because I was a cultivator of my own garden. There was a time when I felt asleep in the class because I was so tired. But the teacher never gave up on me. And I never gave up because I knew it wasn't easy. A person still must be resilient. Recognizing his own limit, do not be afraid to make mistakes. A person still needs to remember what it means to achieve your own goal. It is important to know that not everyone is going to know about your problems, your challenges, your backgrounds. I had to do it by myself, not make any excuses. Successful people do not become successful overnight. It's a time and it takes process. I always think big. I always have big dreams. People sometimes think that I'm crazy. But I would say to the graduates here today, dream big, do it bigger. Do not stop when you are tired. Do not listen to the people negativity around you. Only stop when you are done. Wake up with a determination. Go to bed with satisfactions. So, little things today, little things makes big things. It is going to be harder, and it's going to be, it doesn't mean that it's going to be impossible. I found that I'm a different person from my learning. I can analyze better. I can think through difficult situations better and resolve conflicts. Because of my learning and education, attending school has made me to be appreciative of all things that I'm learning. I also know that I'll keep learning and I want to continue to help others who do not have hope. Please don't give up. I want to continue. My journey was long, often frustrating, but I didn't lose hope, and I want to share it with others. This is why I'm here today. Horizonte has helped me to cultivate that hope. And I'm also glad that I used Horizonte Scholarship to continue to learn because I want to allow me to have more time for learning. Thank you, Horizonte. And all those people, friends, Michelle Awi has been there for me in good and bad times. For those who may have lost hope, please don't give up. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one footsteps. This is just the beginning of great things ahead of you. Thank you.
Very powerful words. Thank you. And now I'd like to present one of our assistant principals, Dr. Ali Martin.
morning, we also celebrate the people or organizations who have made a difference at Horizonte. I am honored to present the Horizonte Community Partner Award to our neighbor, the Salt Lake City Bees. The Bees have supported our school for years with ticket and parking lot revenue. Their generosity supports our families and community outreach efforts, and we couldn't ask for a better neighbor. We want to extend our sincere appreciation to Mark Amacombe and the whole Bees organization. And now, I am pleased to introduce our next set of student speakers, Alethea Herrera and Esley Hernandez.
Hello, class of 2020 and 2021. I hope you're all looking forward to the future. I just want to take the time and thank all the adults at Horizonte who have helped me throughout my time as a youth student. Everyone has been very caring and supportive at all costs. They never stopped helping me, whether it was getting to school or just needing to talk to someone in general. We have all been through our struggles trying to get here. If you look around, we can all say we made it. I can say now I proved a lot of people wrong. All those who doubted me only made me stronger. I always looked to the man upstairs when I was down and out. That man never gave up on me, no matter how deep I was. When things got hard, I would say this: God, give me the strength and serenity to accept the things I cannot change. God, give me the courage to change the things I can, and give me the wisdom to know the difference. To me, this means that if you or someone else made a mistake, you can move on and fix yourself to become better than you were before. We can only change ourselves by letting go of things that we cannot change so that we can be happy. My spirit is what kept me going, even though I had a lot of people against me. The truth always comes out. Sometimes it's right away, and other times it's down the road. But listen very closely. The truth always comes out. When you're an adult, you begin to realize there's no need for explaining yourself. When you're an adult, you take care of yourself and you do what's best for you. At the end of the day, your actions is what create your success. If you have a dream, chase after it and never give up. You're the one who decides it's the day to start, but you're also the one who says it's time to find something else. You're the key to success and no one else is. Music was the medicine to all my wounds. People told me I wasn't good enough, and I decided to prove them wrong. The very first time I walked onto stage, I was bullied at. However, my teachers had faith in me and saw my potential. I chose not to worry about being accepted by others anymore, because I know what's most important is accepting myself. I guarantee if you love yourself, you'll have the confidence that will get you to where you need to go and planning to go. My dream has been to own my own beauty shop and have all services offered there. This dream has been set aside for now, but stay tuned. During these next few years, I'm planning to go far in life and help my community. I will make all the people around me proud, and especially those who believed and saw my potential. I won't forget to thank each and every one of them. God is good. He has put people in my path for a reason, whether it was for good or bad. If I was one step closer to bringing me where I am today, I find myself giving to other people, and I am proud of it. I hope to inspire and help a lot of people who do not have a role model to look up to. I once made a promise to someone important in my life, and that was Raul Mejia Herrera. He can't be here right today, but I know he is looking down on me from heaven. If I had not made that promise, I don't think I would be here graduating along with all of you. It all began with Miss Carr, my first grade teacher, who I also made that promise to. To the one lady I look up to, Celia Herrera, my grandma, not only has she been a perfect mother to me, but she has supported me and filled me up with so much love all my life. I thank Sandra Herrera as well for being an aunt, sister, a mother, my role model, the first graduate of the family. And also Raul Herrera, my father, who has always provided for me and helped me whenever I needed him. Not everyone has a father in their life, and I'm thankful to have him because I don't know what I would do without him. He is the one who taught me how to be strong and put my mind to things so that I could succeed. It took me a long time to find my real purpose in life. When I was down, I would play Miss Crazy and Cuete Yesca on my phone. Cuete once said, "Leave my past behind so I could live again. God will guide you away." He is someone I look up to because he was a troubled teen who had the same problem, trying to find his purpose, and he ultimately made it big. You might have seen him on Sons of Anarchy or on my block. And Miss Crazy, she has made a big impact on a lot of young girls and ladies in the Chicano community with her Sad Girls Club album. A lot of people have been able to relate and look up to this songwriter and this businesswoman. It took a lot of struggles and obstacles for me to find my purpose and to never let go. We must forgive and forget all the wrong in order for us to move on with our lives. You never know who you might run into later. You might run into Patty, the quiet girl who sat in the back. She might not remember you, but you might need her and she will come to rescue you. You might not be able to help everyone, but you might make a difference to at least one. That mentality is important because if everyone had that mentality, the whole world would be a much better and peaceful place. Remember to be helpful and loving and caring to each other. We are brought together for a reason. Congratulations, class of 2020 and class of 2021. We did it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Esley Hernandez, and it's an amazing dream and accomplishment to be in front of all you graduates and people that are here with you today. I welcome everyone to this very special day, Graduation Day! Woo! Our struggles through the way have built us to overcome anything that comes our way. Something that I overcame were the feelings and realities of being stuck in a gang and having a drug addiction. Getting out of that lifestyle was incredibly hard. Time passes and I keep trying to figure out why I gave so much of my energy to something that did not matter. Something that made me lose myself. I had a drug addiction I could not handle. I felt like I had nowhere to go. I spent 4 years going in and out of juvenile court system. I was in and out of different programs. I could not see a reason for me at all. I felt like nothing was working for me. I was so addicted to the lifestyle I was living. I always felt like everyone had given up on me, and I didn't hope for the better. That is why when the gang and the drugs looked for me, I was there. Therefore, I lost sight of my future and goals. I always wanted to be someone who was there for something, but there's always an end to bad things and a great beginning to something great. Just like the gang and drugs destroyed me, they destroyed my relationship with my family and friends. So much advice from my family I did not listen to. The only reason why they took the time to tell me is because they cared. One piece of advice they gave me was to not waste my time on people who did not care about me and to work on my future, to just keep trying. But I did not listen. One night, I received a call to go help my supposed friends. It was regarding a fight with our rival gang and a recent fight that had happened. The fight had started. I was involved in it now. Then my supposed friends left me, and I ended up getting stabbed 9 times. I was left for dead. I was rushed to the hospital, bleeding out. I felt alone and scared. I came in time for the doctors to help. I was taken to juvenile detention after. I was hurt badly, and I felt betrayed. None of the friends that said they were my friends were there for me. I was sent to rehab to work on my behavior and drug addiction. I thought this was for the better. A bad situation had to happen for there to be room for better things. I started to see changes because that's what I wanted to see now. It was very hard, but I kept trying because in the long run, it was best for me. Now, I am 2 years sober and away from the people who do not care about me. Thankfully, I am still here, and I learned that it's not worth giving up your future for something that is only pleasure and no hard work involved. I decided to rise above the situation and make things better. Most importantly, my advice to you, love yourself so you don't go through any of this. I am closest to my family now, y les quiero dar las gracias a ellos por nunca rendirse y nunca dejarme. Los amo mucho y es una gran bendición vivir este momento y enseñarles qué gran mujer yo he podido ser, a pesar de todos mis errores. Thank you for the awesome help I received in Odyssey. All the skills I learned there have helped me be where I am right now. I appreciate all my teachers that helped me stand here this day, that helped me dream big. Thank you for always picking me up and letting me start over. Thank you for always believing in me. I started with 2 credits, and now I am ahead and will be going to college to get a degree. My future seems promising with everyone I love by my side and all my dreams coming true. I will create my own business to help others out of the life I was in. I want to create more jobs for everyone to be part of a great society. I'm so thankful for the amazing people that have helped me find myself and become who I am today. There are no words that can describe how grateful I am for everyone that stood by me. I dedicate this day full of happiness to you all. Thank you everyone for listening and have a blessed day.
Our students are really amazing, right? Each year we also recognize a special alumni who has made a special impact on the world. This year, our principal, Mr. Joshua Bell, will present this prestigious award.
This morning is my privilege to bestow the Horizonte Alumni Award on Alex Ellerman. Alex started at Horizonte as a student in her junior year. Through summer school and evening packets, she was able to complete all of her credits during the first term of her senior year in October of 2004. Shortly after graduation, Alex started working at Horizonte as an adult education data clerk. In the 16 years Alex has been here with Horizonte, she has made profound contributions to the school community with her caring nature and positive demeanor. As the director of our adult education program, Alex facilitates a wonderful learning environment to the students and staff in her direct care. Graduates, Alex is an example of the types of things that you can accomplish after you graduate from Horizonte. She's touched many lives. I've firsthand seen her impact thousands in her time at Horizonte. Alex is a talented employee, a wonderful person, and somebody that I'm grateful to call my friend. This will be her last year at Horizonte. She was recently promoted to a job at the Utah State Board of Education as an adult education specialist. So please join me in congratulating Alex Ellerman. I'm now pleased to introduce to you future alumni, our last 3 student speakers, Anissa Tuya, Martin Zamora, and Angelica Alonso.
Thank you. My name is Anissa Tuya, and I am honored to be here before you today and excited to share a few thoughts. Just like many of the graduates today, one thing I will always be proud of is how far I've come in life because of my passion and with the help of those around me, especially my parents. When I was a freshman in high school, I was sure that I didn't want to attend college, so my classes and my grades didn't really matter to me. By the time I was a sophomore, I had reached a low point in my life, and I didn't want to go to school anymore. During that difficult time, I was also struggling with mental health because I felt as if I wasn't making any progress. In the second semester of my sophomore year, I decided to try out for the East Girls Rugby Club. I instantly fell in love with the sport. Rugby gave me a sense of purpose and a new hope for my future. I truly believe rugby has given me a new vision and more opportunities for life. During my junior year of high school, I decided I did want to go to college and pursue a future in rugby. I knew I had to improve myself academically, athletically, and change my focus. With this new outlook, I graduated 5 months early and started my spring college courses. Looking back now, I can't believe what I have been able to accomplish. I had thought I would be able to be content without ever stepping foot on a college campus or feeding my knowledge in a classroom again. But this all changed with a few tackles and some minor injuries on the rugby field. I am attending Davenport University in Grand Rapids, Michigan, under an academic and athletic scholarship. I plan on working on my bachelor's degree in forensic accounting. Recently, I was also invited to try out for the national women's team, the Black Ferns, representing New Zealand. I remain nervous thinking of the road ahead of me, but my excitement and zeal for my future is almost difficult to contain. I need to thank my parents, for they have been the backbone to fueling my passion for my sport and continuing to support me in school. Sometimes my mother kept me from practice and games so I could raise my grades and finish my homework. My dad pulled me through the gym doors for weightlifting and also encouraged good grades. I am proud to call them my parents because without them, I wouldn't have made it this far with my rugby goals or with my studies. My parents have always been my #1 supporters, on and off the field. Hearing them cheering me on from the sidelines makes me want to push even harder for them to be proud. Horizonte was also a great experience and gave me an opportunity to catch up on my credits. When I was in Mesa, my friends and I loved going on field trips to colleges such as Utah Valley University. Well, until we got in trouble for playing pool in the cafeteria while the class was taking a tour of the campus. I was most fortunate to attend the Rose Park site where everyone knew each other and there were so many activities that all of the students participated in. My personal favorite activity was making chicken and waffles with my math teacher, as well as making blankets with my history teacher. I would again like to thank all those teachers and staff for making my high school years as a junior and senior an amazing and fun learning experience that I will never forget. To all the audience today, I ask you to find your passion. Whatever you personally define as success can only be achieved through passion and hard work. Lastly, I would like to leave you all with a quote, "Graduates and Families" by Steve Jobs. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They already know what you truly want to become. Thank you, and congratulations to class of 2020 and 2021.
Hello, class of 2021. My name is Martin Zamora. I'll start this off by telling you how I came to Horizonte. It all started when I was at West High School. I really didn't go to class, so that made me fall back on my credits. So at the start of my junior year, I was transferred to Horizonte's Rose Park site. The reason I like the Horizonte program so much is that all the teachers are so supportive and helpful. At first, I thought I wasn't gonna like the Horizonte program, but that all changed my first day there. The first day at Horizonte, I noticed that the environment at the Rose Park site just felt comfortable. I knew a bunch of students there too. The teachers were nice and welcoming. That first day, we went over all my credits and my grad plan, so I knew what I needed to do to get caught up. After the first day, I went back. The next day, and the next. Every morning at the Rose Park site, we played basketball in the PE class. It was a good way to start my day. It was fun, and I would stay most of the rest of the day. When I was in my classes, we would mess around and have a good time, and we would get our work done. We were still learning what we were supposed to, but it was like hanging with friends. It made school easier. I felt like somebody was always talking. And we were okay to participate because we all knew each other. We supported each other and helped each other along. We did it. We graduated. Remember to believe in yourself. Never doubt yourself. I doubted myself this year by thinking I couldn't graduate. But look at me now, giving this speech. If it wasn't for the Rose Park and South City teachers telling me I could graduate and for their endless support, I probably would have given up. I always thought of the negative. I always told myself I wasn't going to be able to do it. And that's when they would tell me I can and give me some work to do to get some credit. My experience at Horizonte was great. I was at all the sites, main site, Rose Park site, and South City. The site that worked for me best was the Rose Park site. And that's what I like about this school. Everyone can find a program that works best for them. Dream big. Some of the goals I have after this are going to SLIC and getting my certification in welding and automotive. Some of the experiences that I've had to help me reach my goals are seeing people with their own shops and then working on cars and trucks. It's always been a dream of mine to have my own performance and basic maintenance shop. And building cars and trucks. Today, I'm graduating. I am on my way to my dream. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Good morning. My name is Angelica Alonso. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. I was 15 years old when I first had my first daughter, and I enrolled at Horizonte with the Young Parent Program in hopes of finishing school. I faced many obstacles during the process. I became a single mother, and I had to decide either to provide for my family or continue my school. I tried to do both. I joined Horizonte's night school program and worked full-time during the day while taking care of my kids. Working and going to school was not easy as I thought. Sometimes I couldn't find a ride or a babysitter. It was too hard to work and go to school at the same time, so I had to drop out to be able to provide for my daughters. Over the years, I re-enrolled at Horizonte many times, and Horizonte was always there to help me, but I just couldn't find the time. As the years went by, my family grew and my daughters got older. Then one day, my oldest asked me if I was ever going to finish high school, and that hit me hard. I didn't finish school because I wanted to. I had to in order to provide for them. I got a better job offer, which required a high school diploma, so I re-enrolled once again. This time, as I did, I promised myself to meet the finish line, not only for my kids and family, but for myself. Working and going to night school was hard. Sometimes I wouldn't even see my kids like I wanted to. I missed out on a lot of their activities during the day. I would go to school and work. I would leave before they would be awake, and I would come home when they were already asleep. but I knew at the end it was going to be all worth it. When COVID hit, I told myself to keep going. And I did. I did all my classes online and on my free time. Then with the support of my family, my friends, the teachers at Horizonte, I finally earned my high school diploma. And I couldn't be prouder of myself. Congratulations to the class of 2020 and the class of 2021. May this be the beginning to your new journey. Thank you.
Thank you for those wonderful words. We really are a community here at Horizonte, and now I'm pleased to turn the mic over to Ms. Eleanor Chase, our head counselor, to talk more about the many people to contribute to our school.
Each year, our students receive thousands of dollars in scholarships from our generous donors. We would like to thank some of these donors today. Dr. Rick Harnsberger and James P. Anderson, co-chairs of the Horizonte Scholarship Fund. Dr. Janet Harnsberger and Shannon Anderson, co-founders of the fund. Other members of the board, Dr. Paula Woodward, Lisa Sullivan, Stephen Sullivan, Laurel H. Young, Kimball Young, Julie Jackson, Dr. Grant Jackson, and Principal Joshua Bell. We would like to thank the Rotary Club of Salt Lake City for their scholarship opportunity, and we would like to express our appreciation to the following community partners: American Express, the Beasley Family Foundation, the George and Dolores Dore Eccles Foundation, the Archer Family Charitable Trust, the Escuch Foundation, Medallion Bank, Spherion Match, 100 Women Who Care, and individual donors. Scholarship recipients. On behalf of the entire staff and students of our institution, we would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your remarkable achievement. We hope that the way ahead is even brighter with this scholarship being the foundation to your future success. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Eleanor Chase. And now, our final award will be presented by Assistant Principal, Dr. Ali Martin.
The Horizonte Service Award is presented to a person or organization who goes above and beyond to provide service to our school. This year, we are proud to present the award to Keller Williams, who made a $16,000 donation through their foundation, KW Cares, to support our families through the toughest parts of this pandemic. Their donation ensured that every Horizonte student had access to food and other necessities, and we are grateful for this opportunity to acknowledge their generosity. I am now pleased to bring back to the mic our principal, Mr. Joshua Bell.
Thank you. All right, we're almost there. This has been an extraordinary year for all of us in education, and especially for all of you. And so nothing that we've accomplished today or this year would be possible without some very special people. So I'd like to ask all the Horizonte teachers, faculty, and staff, and please rise. Thank you. Please join me in giving them a big round of applause. None of this would be possible without you. Thank you. The French poet Anissa Tuya said, "And then the day came where the risk to remain tight in the bud became more painful than the risk it took to blossom." Today, all of you transition from being a product of the world to producing it. Much of what we've heard our speakers talk about today consists of overcoming hardships and obstacles, and there's many students throughout this entire country who aren't where you are right now. They succumbed to some of their circumstances and some of the obstacles that were presented through COVID-19. All of your perseverance and resiliency, I think, is accurately conveyed in a poem I'd like to share. Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from soul to soul, I thank whatever God may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud, and underneath the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll, I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. Graduates, tomorrow, with hard work, compassion, and kindness, you'll be able to change the world. But for today, we need to celebrate. And to start that celebration, I'd like to present the graduating class of Horizonte to Salt Lake City School Board member, Mohammed Baid.
Hello, hola, bonjour, aloha, and assalamu alaikum. My dearest friends, I am so humbled to stand before each one of you here. Yes, I did have my cup of coffee, and as I was coming down the stairs, almost fell. And then I was like, forget about this coffee. Dumped it in garbage. Yes, and it was delicious coffee, and I miss it. But before I start, I would like all the adults out here to just take a moment and just stand up and give a standing ovation to these amazing students over here. I am so proud of each one of you here. You have worked tirelessly to find yourself here today. My name is Mohammed, born in a very small village, a village that is an oasis in the south of Morocco. We went through famines, we had droughts, and it was very hard growing up as a child. There were times when we did not have enough food. There were times when I was heading to the farm and I had to chew on grass so I can have some saliva in my mouth. There were times when we had a 5-day-old hard bread. You could hurt someone with it. And I had to dip it in water so I can feel the taste of it and soften it. Now, enough about me. Today, you are the queens and kings of this world. Upon you today, a crown of graduation has been placed upon your head. That crown, no one will ever take it away from you. Please cherish that crown. Add more jewels to it. Make sure you savor it. Make sure you stand back and just be proud of yourself and say, yes, this is my crown, and no one is going to take it away from me. As I stand here, my message is about hope.
The challenges are always going to be there. Our knees are going to bleed as we crawl through all the challenges we will face in life. We're going to be disappointed. We're going to be heartbroken. We're going to be tired. We're going to be ready to give up. But you know what? I beg of you to never give up. Because if I gave up, I would not be here today. I am the first in my family's generation to ever earn a bachelor's degree. Not only that, to go beyond that and be the first in my village and a 50-mile radius to go further and earn a master's degree. If I can do it, if I can do it, each one of you here can do it as well. You are the hope the world needs right now. You are the hope upon which the foundation of this country is built upon. You are the hope who will raise a country from its ground again and make sure the American dream lives. You are the hope that will make sure equality, equity, everything is available out there to all people from all different walks of life. You are the hope that will make sure that the earth is safe for everyone. You are the hope that will make sure our women are safe. You are the hope to make sure our children are being nurtured to become the future leaders. You are the hope that will pave the path to each one of us. Because we're getting old. We are passing the torch to you. Okay, now, come on. I'm not that old, okay? Yes, I can still beat some of you running here. It's all right, yeah? All right, so my friends, go out there, embrace the world, have fun, don't give up when you fall. And you know what? That certificate or diploma you're about to be getting today, don't just go and put it somewhere in some shelves and let it collect dust. Take it, frame it. Do you know why? Because that diploma has a history that you guys went through a very hard time with Mr. COVID. Cherish that. That diploma, you put it out there and you say, you know what? I'm gonna write a book about this one day. And I trust and I believe in you. I am so honored to be here today, and I am so proud of every parent and guest, family members, little children out here coming to support you. Mes amis, mesdames et messieurs, je suis vraiment, vraiment très fier de vous. And إخوتي, أخواتي, أنا أقف هنا أمامكم اليوم لأعبر عن تحياتي وعن فرحتي لهذا المنظر الذي نروه أمامنا اليوم. مبروك مبروك. Félicitations, félicitations, felicidades, felicidades, is that correct, yeah? And congratulations, congratulations. And I, Muhammad, today, I am honored to accept this beautiful future out here as a graduates of 20 and 2021 on behalf of principal right here in front of you, and behalf of interim superintendent right there in front of you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Graduates, let's line up and get your diplomas.
Well, either he give it or whichever way. Yeah, whatever.
Joseph Matarwa.
Joseph Brunetti.
Marisol Bahenna.
Angelica Alonso.
Michael Schaefer Jr.
Martín Zamora.
Alethea Herrera.
Anissa Tuya.
Esley Hernandez.
Arlita Stradwick.
Christopher Cosley.
Kevin Octavio Juarez Suarez.
Christian Ocampo.
Peter Alusa.
Richard Sanchez.
Daniel Cruz.
Roman Robles.
Miguel Contreras.
Liberte Najitel.
Charlotte Rose Fox.
Elicio Villalobos.
Laura Gail Turner.
Oliver Villa Paredes.
Jose Cabrera.
Angel Hugo Peña.
Joanna Jacqueline Estrada Chavez.
Brian De La Torre.
Gabriela Jacobo.
Christian Fernandez.
Rhiannon Henson.
Amalia Resurrección.
Rudy José García Barahona.
Isela Hernandez Fernandez.
Kevin A. Hernandez.
Alexis Uriel Lopez.
Aaron Ibáñez.
Eric Garcia May.
Jesús Inger.
Alejandro Leon Pamplona.
Jared Gives.
Luis Rojas Martinez.
Maata Tuli.
Kali Sargitakis.
Tevita Jr. Maconi.
Willie Diallo.
Aristeo Espinosa.
Efrain Vargas.
Leslie Kate Casillas.
Azineth Figuero.
Nathaniel Ismael Perez.
Janet Hernandez.
Kevin Mac Calderon.
Damian Sosi.
Moisés Hernández Cernas.
Lucia Perez.
Freddy Sanchez.
Cesar Lopez Padilla.
Brandon Reyes.
Argelio Alonso.
Abdi Noor.
Stephanie Amelia Vasquez.
Elijah Subiate.
Cynthia Martinez.
Ricardo Contreras.
Zahara Aiden.
Taylor Veteran.
Clara Enriquez.
Alicia Cordova.
Sarah Nicoy.
Ana Paya.
Carmel Malega.
Edith Marianne Magana.
Bernadette Kizabi.
María Guadalupe Chávez.
Selena Gomez.
Adam Price.
Jonathan Jeremy Oguna Mugwe.
Carlos Macías.
Anastasia and Sidsanita Moreland.
Tyler Blackburn.
Sandy and Alicia De Herrera.
Xavier Edman.
Riley Lemmer.
Darlene Platero Enman.
Isaiah Vigil.
Adamari Guillén.
Erica Padilla Lopez.
Victoria Cruz.
Hayden Winters.
Michelle Olson.
Kelsey Feldman.
Stephanie Carranza.
Sylvia Valdez. Haley Gibson.
Braxton Littlefield.
Felicia Valdez.
Funaki Fonua.
Ashley Jesus.
Folingi Loli.
Liliana Avila.
Fa'amalosi Sosi.
Iset Avila Guzman.
Awes Muhina.
Joe Rosales.
Janine White. Jose.
Yusu Yagana.
Jose Julian Ortiz.
Angelina Martinez.
Esteban Aguilar Hinojosa.
Maritza Garcia Navarrete.
Cesar Rodriguez.
Andres Torres.
Aldo Sanchez.
Giselle Ali Vega.
Michael Tanuvasa.
Shanae Armenta.
Omar Padilla.
Latoya Alvarez.
David Gonzalez Arichiga.
Mariah Marchant.
Eduardo Martin.
Cassandra Holguín Gahun.
Said Oliveira.
Jose Romero.
Amy Bahina Agama.
Anthony Avila.
Cecilia Ruiz.
Fabián Santana.
Valeria Rodriguez.
Monse Santana.
Ane Dokilupe Uvea.
Jesse Arturo Camiro.
Ramona Munoz.
Clarisa Pulido Medina.
Analicia Trujillo.
Nick Vargas.
Mia Gonzalez.
Giancarlos Briones.
Kate Stephanie Grande.
Jericho Garcia.
Stephanie Haro.
Ismael Rosales.
Eva Godinez.
Aura Lili Talakai.
Diana Godinez.
Guillermina Avila.
Alexis Archuleta.
Juan Méndez.
Jason Guyman.
Taya Casiva.
Eric Martinez.
Melanie Núñez Solís.
Marco Antonio Ramirez.
Melanie Gómez.
Jafari Hamadi.
Vanessa Cruz.
Paula Valadez.
Destiny Reyes.
Julian Miranda.
Rasim Bulatov.
Charisma Anastasia Peluso.
Angel Jarrett.
Precious Taya Montoya.
Denisha Smart.
Karina Alejandra Martinez.
Oledi Shimidi Mana. Sorry. That's awful.
Noelia Ledesma.
Frida Nishimwe.
Daxton Salinas.
Eve Paz Rodriguez.
Diego Tule.
Guadalupe Benjamín Medina Alfaro.
Noradine Yarrow.
Rhoda Gira.
Andrea Zavala.
Carla Belmont.
Deidra Ma'alona.
Lance Little.
Perla Sedano.
Emma Godwich Gatwick.
Jonathan Perez.
Amel Jankor Mayul.
Mylia Pena.
Erica Lopez Bazan.
Eliana West.
Marlene Zavala Zavala.
Stephen Vainuku.
Kevin Alvarez Guzman.
Jolisso Manzano.
Yadira Cabanas.
Falinga Hofoka.
Skylar Parrish.
Elizabeth Loamanu.
Kimball Mahina.
Leonel Sosa Mendoza.
Adriana Llanes.
Shayla De La Cruz Sariano.
Titsar Chan.
Omar Vera.
Sandare Aye.
Vanessa Vera.
Karen Velázquez Sánchez.
Isabella Stencelli Lopez.
Avinash Rai.
Chevelle Seeley.
Savannah Rose Valerio.
Alisa Luis Renteria.
Maya Zavala.
Elizabeth Martinez.
Victoria Garcia.
Madeline Healy.
Saúl Ocio.
Vitikami Vainuku.
Share
Erica Solano Mesa.
Su Me.
Maria
Del Rosario Ramirez.
Brandy Yanagi.
Serena Gonzalez.
Valerie Garza.
Paula Bolnez.
Citaleki Adams.
John David Alvarez Duran.
Ana Reyes.
Jose Perez.
Dacia Avalos.
Noureddin Balal.
Stephanie Albanez.
Brian Vega.
Kevin Jair Cruz.
Eric Perez.
Anthony Echeverria.
Yesenia Hernandez.
Naveyu Andelin Cisneros.
Leslie Aguirre.
Yahadira Campos.
Cindy Abigail Cervante Castillon.
Pierre Mavasi.
Jonathan Cruz.
Francine April Smith.
Emerence Rugaba.
Nivillera Yoroyeta.
Tavita Tafuna.
Jordi Flores.
Yanis Avila.
Giancarlo Guerrero Castro.
Yuritsi Angulo.
Joshua Gonzalez.
Amaya Jaquez.
Diana Morales Felix.
Melissa Omanovich.
Melanie Reyes.
Maria Rani.
Asena Lomber Mafua.
Joseph Avalar.
Lindy Pendleton.
Arlene Guevara.
Monty Ellis.
Muhammad Osman.
Cecilia Cordova. Claudia Soto.
Heidi Marroquin.
Isaiah Arley.
Sebastian Ariano Lagunas.
Angel Alberto Suarez Salinas.
Jaden Lucas.
Rachel Quintero.
Cesar Hernandez Mayorga.
Desiree Medina.
Taina Montez.
Claudia Medina Fabian.
Michelle Romo.
Talia Gonzalez.
Raquel Fonseca Godinez.
Ana Langui.
Jose Guzman.
Prince Roman Tucalau.
Isaiah Castillo Salgado.
María de Lourdes Cano Sánchez.
Jonathan Contreras Garcia.
Angelo Orozco. Alexia Koo.
Thank you to the speakers who helped inspire our graduates. Congratulations to all the graduates. Just one more important ceremony, but before that, please remember that we are not allowed to gather outside the building. Please take pictures and celebrate after leaving campus. Family and friends, remain seated until the recessional concludes. Graduates, please rise for the tassel ceremony. Graduates, please put your left hand on your tassel and follow my movements so we can all do it together. Now please, move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2021!